So, the plan tonight was to talk about Vi's fighting style, and then Welcome to Noxus dropped. If you haven't seen it yet, League of Legends dropped a new cinematic, which is supposed to be a promotion for their next, I guess, season, game, whatever. However, Mel Medarda is a major character in it, and it is made by Fortiche. Also, I do want to apologize for taking so long in between each video these days. I hadn't realized that the holidays were going to be so stressful for me, and because of that, I'm like getting my energy back sort of like just now. So I'm trying to get back into the real swing of things. Thank you so much for your patience as I like work back to getting at my normal pace. But anyway, welcome to Noxus. And even though I won't be doing a full fight breakdown tonight, after we talk about Welcome to Noxus for a second, I will be talking about Vi's boxing stance, so stick around for that. You guys may or may not remember this, but back literally the first week after Season 2 finished airing, I said this at the start of December. If there is one character at all out of the entire cast who I am not only convinced we're going to see again, but I'm actually convinced is going to be one of the major players in the next arc, it's Mel Medarda. So, just, right off the bat. Anyways, Prophet. Now, mind you, I do think we all were kind of on the same page about that one, so it's nothing, crazy out there or anything. But I do want to say, it's like, Mel did have an unfinished arc, and to see her in this next cinematic, whether or not it's the trailer for the next season or not, it's promising. We also saw the full figure of LeBlanc for the first time. Yes, this is in fact a real honest-to-God text message I sent to one of my friends about it. I've got nothing to say for myself. And now I don't know League lore either, but this is apparently Katarina, and she was fighting with someone named Elise, who is basically a Spider-Woman, and my god, Fortiche is so good with fighting. But if this is sort of like the hint of what's to come for the next, whatever the show might choose to call itself now that Arcane is over, I am very excited. Okay, change of pace. Let's talk about Vi, let's talk about her boxing stance, and let's talk about how I know she's a Southpaw. I was pretty certain Vi was left-handed before the animating team revealed that Vi was left-handed, and I'll tell you why. Some people noticed that Vi had a tendency to drop back on her right foot when she would get into fights, leading them to assume she was right-handed. The reason for this is when you do, like unarmed fighting, particularly in boxing, your back foot is your power foot, right? It's where you come from when you're putting your weight behind it, so she's got her right hand loaded, makes her a righty. Except, if you notice, Vi only steps back onto her right foot to square up when she's at a distance. The reason for this is, as soon as they come into her range, right, she steps forward and now she's got that power from her left hand. She's not squaring up like she's ready to go there, she's getting ready to move. But whenever Vi is up close with someone, right, whenever she's right in striking range, her left foot is back, so she's got her power arm actually chambered. This is most particularly noticed in her fight between her and Jinx in the Firelights. You can actually see her left foot back and advancing, which is stepping forward without changing which foot is ahead of the other, and she does it with her right foot forward. That's because she's up close and personal with Scar, and she's looking for the finish. There are a couple of other times in which she switches up back to Orthodox from Southpaw. One of them that I love from a storytelling perspective is in her second fight with Savika. After Savika breaks the one gauntlet, it's the right-handed one, and Vi gets back up for the rest of the fight, people notice, or should notice probably, that she's got her left hand forward, which is a bit weird considering that is now the more powerful weapon, right? The argument being, if she was a lefty and she has the gauntlet still working on her left hand, why is she putting her left hand forward? Wouldn't she want to have her weapon chambered to deliver a knockout strike? Sure, except Savika having the bladed weapon changes everything about the way that fight goes. Apart from the fact that Savika had a natural reach advantage, she now has a length of a weapon on top of that, putting Vi at a severe disadvantage. And I think we all know Vi does have a pretty poor guard, and that's indicative in both the stance and the way she holds her hands and the way she holds her neck. She knows she's got a bad guard. But to let a blow through from a blade would be the end of her. So, in order to protect herself, she puts her gauntleted arm between her and Savika. It weakens her and puts her power onto her right hand, her non-dominant hand, but it protects her from the sword itself. She can use it safely to clear the sword out of the center line and come in with the right hand. Now, obviously, that doesn't work out for her the way she wants it to. Savika has too much of an advantage. But the point still remains. Whenever Vi wants to really hit home and hit hard, she's going to put her left foot back. We'll be spending a little more time with the rest of Vi's fights in my next couple videos, but I just wanted to check back in, let you know where we are, and talk about the incredible cinematic that we just saw.